Let's go ahead and talk about the 6950 XT and the 6750 XT and the 6650 XT and their delay. This is coming from WCCF Tech. AMD Radeon 6950 XT, 6750 XT, and 6650 XT graphics cards launch delayed to the 10th of May at midnight. At 10th of May, not at midnight, but that would be kind of fun. Midnight releases used to be a thing before the interweb. But midnight black reference models pictured. So here's the reference models. They look pretty much exactly like the old reference models, best I can tell, except we do have another color variant here for the reference models with some kind of dark, I guess, not quite black, but you know, that midnight gray look on the fans as well as kind of the accents here. And then, of course, you can have that kind of on the inverse over here on this one, which is more what you would see, I think, in the older ones as well. I have a 6800 that looks like this pretty much. The AMD RDNA 2 graphics card refresh featuring the Radeon RX 6950 XT, 6750 XT, and 6650 XT has been delayed till the 10th of May. The AMD RDNA 2 refreshed graphics cards were previously expected to launch on the 20th of April alongside the Ryzen 7 5800X 3D CPU, which personally I'm excited for, by the way. But that's no longer the case. It is likely that AMD may still do a little teaser announcement, but these cards aren't expected to ship until the 10th of May, as reported by Video Cards. Here's some more pictures. I really like the looks of this one over here, which I think is the 6650 XT, this kind of cut down model with the single 8-pin. It just looks so cute. I love it. In addition to the delay, it looks like Video Cards has also managed to obtain pictures of the trio that will now come in the fan favorite midnight black color scheme. The flagship AMD Radeon RX 6950 XT will utilize the same design as the existing RX 6800 XT Black Edition, while the other two cards will be getting a major overhaul in design. The RX 6750 XT will come in a triple fan and slightly bigger 2-slot design, while the 6650 XT will go with a dual fan cooler. While some may think that the new designs are to keep the thermals in check, the cards won't be that much different in heat output than their existing AMD Radeon RX 6000 series variants. Only a GDDR6 clock bump, which we are interested in as miners, and a slight clock improvement won't change the heat output of these cards that much, but the updated design is AMD showcasing their engineering expertise and how they can devise multiple solutions for various classes of graphics cards. Overall, it's a pretty neat overhaul by AMD. Now, obviously, this is the big one for us as miners that we're interested in, which is that clock bump we're going to get on the memory. The AMD Navi 21, Navi 22, and Navi 33 GPUs are the ones that will be refreshed for the upcoming Radeon RX 6X50 XT lineup. That's hard to say. The AMD it put a frog in my throat. There we go. The AMD Navi 21 GPU currently powers the Radeon RX 6900 XT, RX 6800 XT, and the RX 6800, while the Navi 22 powers the 6700 XT, and the Navi 23 GPU powers the 6600 XT and the 6600 on the desktop platform. The graphics cards will feature 18 gigabits per second memory, along with certain clock enhancements. From the previous rumor, we came to know these cards would also feature that 18 gigabits per second of GDDR6 memory dies. Currently, all cards except the upcoming RX 6500 XT and the flagship RX 6900 XT LC feature 16 gigabits per second of memory dies. The bump to the 18 gigabits per second might offer higher bandwidth and increase performance by 2 to 5%, but that doesn't indicate a huge difference with the refreshed series. There are obviously going to be some process enhancements incorporated in the new RDNA 2 refresh GPUs, since we've heard rumors of the 6950 XT clocking over 2.5 gigahertz, which should make it actually extremely fun to test on Toncoin to be clear. All right, so it would have been worthwhile if AMD gave its existing desktop GPUs the 6nm treatment and managed to get more performance efficiency out of them, but that clearly isn't happening. It looks like this is a soft refresh, will feature both reference Midnight Black and custom model designs. There would also be a small price difference, and the TGP numbers are expected to go up slightly with the addition of the faster memory chips. These GPUs will likely compete with Intel's high-end Arc Alchemist GPUs that are launching in a few months, while the Radeon RX 6950 XT flagship is clearly aimed at NVIDIA's RTX 3090 Ti graphics card, which is one power-hungry insanity. The following table shows the RDNA 2 graphics cards that AMD is currently offering. You can see here the faster memory times, which is what we're interested in, the 18 gigabits per second. And then the most exciting one will probably be the 6650X with XT with the 18 gigabits per second. If I had to take a bet, I'm not necessarily a betting man, but I would take the bet that the 6650 XT will be the one that miners want to pick up from a hash to watt ratio, especially with that faster memory. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.